And we are back here at Crawford Stadium with the halftime homecoming ceremony, and we'll throw it to the announcers with more.
Good evening, North Penn fans and family. Welcome to North Penn's homecoming ceremony. My name is Ashley John.
And my name is Kush Jatori, the SGA's Vice President. We are your MCs for tonight's homecoming ceremony. This evening, we honor the 14 seniors that have been chosen to represent our school as this year's homecoming court. Please give your attention to the center of the field as we introduce and recognize the 2012 homecoming court.
Our first court member is Mr. Jared Alston, escorted by Gabrielle Merlino. Jared has been running track for North Penn for 3 years and has also been a member of the African American Awareness Club for 2 years. His hobbies include drawing, fishing, and playing basketball. Jared volunteers at his church playing piano for the youth, adult, and combined choirs. His future aspirations include a career in instrumental performance. His favorite quote is, "Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jared Alston.
Our next court member is Miss Jenny Apple, escorted by Noah Melcher. Jenny has been on the tennis team for 4 years, and this year she was awarded team captain. She is currently a member of the Senior Class Cabinet, National Honor Society, Key Club, and also the president of the Youth Education Association. In her free time, she enjoys attending sporting events, spending time with friends, and traveling. Around the halls at North Penn, she is well known for her baked goods and famous colored note sheets. Her favorite quote is, "Be so happy that when others look at you, they instantly become happy too." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jenny Apple.
Our next court member is Mr. Mike Burstacher, escorted by Miss Christine Siriani. Mike has been playing football for 6 years. He enjoys playing sports, hanging with friends, and playing video games in his free time. He is also a 4-year letter winner in bowling. He plans to major in the field of business with hopes to stay close to home in college. His favorite quote is by Winston Churchill. "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mike Burstacher.
Our next court member is Miss Elena Billing, escorted by Mr. Pat Geiger. Elena has been a member of Class Cabinet for 3 years. She is also a member of Key Club, Best Buddies, and the National Honor Society. During the week, you may find her serving up meals at Manna on Main Street or helping students with their homework at the North Penn Valley Boys and Girls Club. In her spare time, she enjoys riding her bike, shopping, and most of all, spending time with her family and friends. Her future plans include attending college and studying communications. Above all, she hopes to live life meeting new people, seeing new places, and trying new things. Her favorite quote is, "A mind is like a parachute. It does not work if it isn't open." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elena Billing.
Our next court member is Mr. Shamar Bowman, escorted by Miss Tessa Kay. Shamar has lived in North Penn School District for his whole life. He has been playing lacrosse for 6 years and has been on the high school team for 4 years. He is also involved in the Recycling Club, Key Club, and is the president of Future Business Leaders of America. In his free time, he likes to hang out with his friends. In the future, he plans to go to college for business as a marketing major. His favorite quote is, "The grass is much greener on the other side," from As Told by Ginger. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shamar Bowman.
Our next court member is Miss Jen Halkovich, escorted by Mr. Spencer Colopy. Jen has been playing sports since she could walk. She enjoys playing basketball, water polo, and softball in addition to swimming. In her spare time, Jen loves jamming out to music, tweeting, introducing people to her favorite band Cimarelli, gaming on her phone, and hanging out with her friends. She has been an SGA since she was a sophomore and is currently the recording secretary. She is also involved in the Key Club and National Honor Society. Jen's future plans include attending college somewhere in California and possibly playing water polo while hitting the beach to surf here and there. Her favorite quote is, "You only live once," by Benjamin Franklin. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jen Halkovich.
Our next court member is Mr. Kyle Mayfield, escorted by Miss Lauren Chrysler. Kyle has been playing football for 11 years. He is also a camera guy at his church and hangs out with friends when he's not busy at practice. He also enjoys playing Xbox and soccer in his free time. His future plans are to study the fine art of athletic training in college. His favorite quote is, "I can do everything through him who gives me strength." Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Mayfield.
Our next court member is Miss Sydney Jakes, escorted by Mr. Miles Reagan. Sydney has been running track for the past 9 years and plans on running in college and maybe even in the Olympics. She enjoys playing sports, laughing, eating, and hanging out with her friends and family. She loves her mommy and daddy. She also volunteers at her church every Sunday in its CCD program. She has been an active member in the AAAC, the Cafeteria Review Committee, and is currently the president of the National Honor Society. Her future plans include a career in psychology while living in an area that doesn't have winter. Her favorite quote is taken from The Dark Knight. "Why do we fall? To pick ourselves back up." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sydney Jakes.
Our next court member is Mr. Bobby McDonald, escorted by Miss Kathleen McCauley. Bobby is the youngest of 5 children, all North Penn graduates. Bobby is an uncle to a niece and 2 nephews and is one of 47 cousins. He has played football for the past 12 years, earning 3 Bucksmont championships, 1 Eastern Region championship, and a Pennsylvania State championship with Pop Warner. He has played varsity for the past 3 years and is captain of the football team. Bobby has achieved honor rolls since 7th grade. He enjoys hanging with his friends and family and playing disc golf with his older brother. Bobby goes to North Montco for protective services, and his ambition is to pursue a career in law enforcement. His favorite quote is "Carpe diem," seize the day. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bobby McDonald.
Our next court member is Miss Katie Marino, escorted by Mr. Ryan Merck. Katie is a student government president and has been involved in SGA since 8th grade. Katie is also a member of the National Honor Society, French Club, and German Club. In her spare time, she enjoys going to Applebee's with her friends, spending time with their family, and working at Distal Fink Bakery. Her future plan includes going to college and pursuing a career as a pediatric nurse. Katie's favorite quote is, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Katie Marino.
Our next court member is Mr. Brad Rosenberger, escorted by Miss Ariane Poland. Better known as Brad Rose, Brad has been into everything art for as long as he can remember. He loves to oil paint and sketch, but photography is another strong passion of his. Brad will have taken 8 art classes come June. You may also have seen him taking photographs at school for the Night Crier, our school newspaper. His favorite quote is, "There is no blue without yellow and without orange," by Vincent van Gogh. Phthalo blue is Brad's favorite color. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brad Rosenberger.
Our next court member is Miss Alexandra Simon, escorted by Mr. Jack McCauley. Alexandra has been the president of the class of 2013 for the past 3 years. She's actively involved in North Penn Television and hopes to major in communications in college. She is also a member of the National Honor Society and in her free time enjoys traveling and spending time with her friends. Her favorite quote is, "To succeed in life, you need 3 things, a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alexandra Simon.
our next court member is Mr. Neymot Ula, escorted by Miss Liz Carroll. Neymot moved to America when he was 7 years old and has lived in Lansdale ever since. He is involved in the North Penn Mosque and is a choir member for the North Penn Mosque Youth Group. He participates in several leagues through the mosque, including flag football, basketball, and soccer. He likes to hang out with his friends in his free time. He has been in Key Club for 2 years, is currently in the Bengali Club, German Club, and International Friendship Club. Neymot wants to live in Switzerland when he gets older and pursue a career in computer engineering. His favorite quote is, "Try not to be a man of success, but a man of value," by Albert Einstein. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Neymot Ula.
Our final court member is Miss Hannah Young, escorted by Mr. Meenel Stelz. Hannah has been playing lacrosse for 8 years. She has also been a member of class cabinet for 2 years. In her free time, she enjoys traveling and spending time with family and friends. Her future plans include attending school down south and continuing to play lacrosse. Her favorite quote is, "Promise me you will always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hannah Young. Before we welcome our 2012 homecoming king and queen back to North Penn, we would like to thank Country Bride and Gent for donating the tuxedos the gentlemen are wearing this evening. They can take care of all your prom, wedding, and formal needs. We would also like to thank North Penn alumnae Miss Andrea Petrilli, who made the one-of-a-kind tiara that the queen will be keeping.
We would also like to give a special thanks to our SGA co-executives, Mrs. Pfeiffer and Mr. Berger.
At this time, we would like you to welcome back our 2011 homecoming king, Mr. Rob Bennett. Representing last year's homecoming queen, Emily Ikeda, is her sister, Jen Ikeda.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our second runner-up for homecoming king is Mr. Shamar Bowman.
And our second runner-up for homecoming queen is Miss Jenny Apple.
And our first runner-up for homecoming king is Mr. Brad Rosenberger.
And our first runner-up for homecoming queen is Miss Sydney Jakes.
And now, the homecoming queen of 2012 is Mr. Kyle Mayfield.
And finally, our 2012 homecoming queen is Miss Katie Marino.
We would once again like to congratulate Mr. Kyle Mayfield and Miss Katie Marino and all the members of this year's 2012 Homecoming Court.
Thank you again, and good luck, Knights, in the second half. Let's go, North Penn!
And Katie Marino and Kyle Mayfield have taken home the homecoming crowns tonight here at Crawford Stadium. And that will be it here for the homecoming ceremony. We will be right back to bring you the action in the second half between CB South and North Penn.